A couple of weeks ago, the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo dropped onto the PlayStation Store. With the full game releasing in a few days, the question is it worth waiting for 49 GB of demo to download? In my opinion, hell yes! There's a lot to this demo. Okay, it's mostly Sephiroth being a badass, but with some new mechanics, minigames, and the promise of exclusive in-game items, there's enough content here to satisfy a Final Fantasy fan's heart. FF7 Remake came out in 2020, which, if I'm being honest, is a year which is a little messed up in my memory. So, unless you've been replaying Remake while waiting for Rebirth, I know I have, the story might be a little hazy in your memory. The Rebirth team thoughtfully included a story recap in the demo to get players up to speed.
When there is so much to tell, where should I even start?
And if nothing else, the demo is a refresher on player controls, which are similar to the controls of Remake and newer Final Fantasy games like Final Fantasy XVI. Square is the basic attack, R1 is for guarding and blocking, and triangle is a special move or mode. There's a few new inventory items which I'm excited about. One is the Mixed Potion, which restores HP and MP, because, elixirs are expensive. And in the demo at least, you get the Comet Materia, which, as far as I can remember, you didn't get early game in the original FF7, I think? If anyone can confirm or deny this in the comments, I'd love to hear from you.
Crazy creatures on this mountain.
I'm also loving this piano minigame, which I'm crap at. It's okay, Cloud. We'll get there with practice. FF7 Rebirth introduces a new mechanic of synergy skills, which let you basically tag team enemies. Different characters will have different synergy skills, so I'm excited to see how the different skill combos will play out in the full game once we get our full cast of characters. And speaking of synergy, can we please talk about how shippable this boss fight with Cloud and Sephiroth being on the same team is?
Sephiroth, take the lead.
Nice work.
Anyway, moving on. The good old climbing on the painted walls game mechanic. It's basically inescapable at this point in a lot of video games. In the Rebirth demo, I found the climbing controls a bit clunky, and I had to really push on the left stick to move. There's also a mini puzzle where you control a machine to clear an area of Mako gas, but to be honest, it just felt like Carpet Cleaning Simulator 2024, so hopefully it won't show up too many times in the full game. Before February 21, the Junon section of the demo was locked, but the update has now dropped, and I am happy to report that Chocobos are back! In a big way! Even the treasure hunting mechanic, which I haven't seen since, Final Fantasy IX, I think, is in Rebirth. It's enough to make one go, Kweh! There's resource collection and in-field crafting as well, because why buy a cushion when you can make your own cushion, right?
On me.
If you're new to Final Fantasy games and have been on the fence on whether you should go for FF7 Remake and Rebirth, I hope the demo will help convince you. If you're a longtime Final Fantasy fan like I am, the demo, I think, presents a good mix of things you've seen before and things to look forward to when the full game drops on February 29. As an additional incentive, if you save your game from the demo and play the full game, you get a bonus Moogle Charm accessory and a survival set containing items like potions and ethers. I have high hopes for Rebirth, and I promise you, the demo is the best 49 gigabytes you'll download onto the PS5 this year. Probably.